Here it is. I got it. This is Entropy 02. It is a Half-Life 2 mod that is getting critical acclaim. It's free. It is on Steam. You can just download it. Apparently, it's incredible, as I just stated. And you know I love me some Half-Life 2 content. And this apparently is going to whet the whistle. So, I have not played Entropy 01, which I was told I don't need to. I mean, it would have helped a little bit, of course, but this is, you know, this is good content. So we're gonna check it out. This is a complete surprise to me, too, so it's nice to hear that new mods for Half-Life 2 are dropping even to this day. Vinny, I've noticed you started using the Solid Hog tag. Good on you. I am the #1 Solid Hog streamer on the internet right now, I think. Vinny, now that you hyped it up so much, it better not suck. Oh no, it's trash.
In a year's time, maybe I'll have a promotion. Doesn't matter.
We need subtitles.
I've got friends in high places.
Not like I could understand them anyway. Brown nose.
Sorry.
You play as a Combine soldier in this. This is not VR.
Great. Where am I headed? Okay, I'm on it. 2650.
Welcome to City 17. It's shitty here. I got Pokemon cards. You want some?
You gonna pay up or what? Pay up. Poker, 2 nights ago, right after our shift. Don't tell me that your brain's grown to don't remember. Guess you'll even tell everyone else. I'll have them soon.
I like that we have now character building for the Combine.
You still haven't gotten that perk yet? Surprising, considering you're the chief's favorite.
I guess this is happening concurrent with Half-Life 2 default.
Shut it.
Because Breen is still on the telly.
Teachers pay straight, but I thought I said the day.
Someone said the Combine should be completely inscrutable nightmare mutated humans. I don't disagree with that, actually. Like, that's what I always thought they were. So humanizing them is a little weird. But oh. Oh. Fuck, it's not within reach. Hang on. Fastest jokes in the West. This is who you're here for, everybody. This is it. Best sense of humor on the internet.
It makes you reckless. It gets results. Your reg breaking is exactly why no one here wants to work with you. Sounds like a you problem. I'd say go read the new regs instead of annoying me. But that would imply you've got any kind of interest in. Go bother someone else. I'm trying to get changes to the site's designs.
Great, that's just on the loose now. What is this visual effect that I'm noticing? The mask lens? Yeah, I kind of don't like that. Maybe this goes away? Because right now it's a little intense. This is a flashback? Oh, okay.
Better keep your voice down. I think that's 3650.
HP is listed as Stimus. Stimus!
You'll be tasting my blood if you don't shut up.
Civil protection troops are mostly human until you get promoted.
What? Feeling guilty?
Guilty. As if. Back 36.
I bet fun stuff happened behind there.
What if
36, you went from the District 6 killer needs an accomplice. I feel like you fit right in. Whatever.
Man, I think 36 did something kind of bad.
Hey, 36. Up here. I'm dealing with the Vance case. I'll be with you soon. You always get the interesting cases. I'll fill you in later. Climb up. Get started. Go get those head crabs.
Go get the head crabs. Oh, there's night vision instead of a flashlight. Is this my duty? Have I, like, fucked up so bad that I'm now on headcrab invent duty? Aw, there's a poor crow in here. Sussy moga.
I feel like a TV dinner.
Snake, that's not what it's called. It's not Sussy Mogo.
Hear me? My path is blocked. I hear you, 36. I can get that vent cover open for you. Hold on.
Thanks.
Street a car salesman. Man, what a shitty job. Oh yeah, it was a shitty life. I used to love ripping people off. She got 21. Where is 21 anyway? But he's covering for 36.
It's just like Metal Gear Solid from the other day. General Kenobi! Oh, there's that man hack from earlier. There are new weapons in this, by the way. Well, this is kind of a new-ish weapon. It's in Gmod. But yeah, I think there's other new weapons too, and there's other gameplay mechanics that were added. Damn. Gordon Freeman? No, this is very human. No one's venting. Very human.
They're gonna throw away everything I've worked for. I won't let them.
Is this USB match louder than usual? I'm innocent. It won't happen again, I swear. Say that it does at 3650. This will affect your performance. They just let him get away with that?
Make up for your lost credits. Of course. I'll double my rounds. Lucky for you, you're worth 5 of those guys.
Oh. That's why, I guess.
I'm gonna put you on island duty for a while.
Well, I guess he got the comfy chair for a while. That's a bit of a punishment.
Yeah, once. Okay. Make up the credits. Then we can talk.
Okay, well, we got some background. Now we know who we are. We know through very obvious exposition, but that's okay. I still liked seeing the Combine talk about card games and stuff, I guess. Oh wait, there's another memory. The memories won't be over until the Vaseline smear is gone, I guess. Oh, no. Yeah, that's that. I'm just gonna lower the audio a little bit, because it is quite loudly. I finished building that blacksmith, by the way. It was fucking awesome. But now I'm sad it is over. Oh well.
The train will arrive in about 10 minutes.
You said this was free, it looks awesome. Oh, it is free.
It's gonna pull up right next to the main building. The cargo goes on the train, and then we head back to 17. Clear? If we can get that cargo back, we're all getting advances. That brings us a lot closer to our perks. Don't screw this up.
All protection team units.
Cool, why is that happening? Man, Twitch needs to get their services looked at. Preparing imprint for transfer to host. As soon as I hear, like, a steel hitting noise, I'm immediately like Gmod wackiness. Because you didn't play the first game. That's okay. I'm sorry, I didn't play. That was the intro of the first game. Yeah, again, sorry I didn't play it, chat. But I heard that this one was amazing, and that I could just play it as is. And, it's fine. I just want some good Half-Life 2 gameplay. That would make me happy. Notice the amount of Half-Life content on the stream lately, between Half-Life 1 and 2.
They used to tell me it wasn't normal to be like me. They locked me up.
Full life consequences revealed.
Outcasted me. People took everything from me because of the way I am. My way of life. My family. My morality.
Father.
People took everything. Then came the Combine. listened. They told me that the problems of the mind are not the problems of the soul. I only had one thing to give up for this job. My humanity.
Oh, that's not so
Some
bad.
would say. I never had it anyway.
Oh. I think the game is starting now. Someone said, are you going to play the Half-Life 2 VR mod when it releases next month? I'm going to definitely check it out. It will probably not be a full stream, but expect me to play it for sure. Yeah, people are definitely having their issues with the writing. Well, it's a mod, it's free. I give it a little bit of a pass. Let's see how it continues along. Though to be fair, I do play Half-Life games not for cutscenes. So I'm hoping from here on out, we just stay John Combine, and we don't have gameplay interruptions as much, or at all. That would be ideal. Oh shit, antlion. Oh my god. New gun.
Wait. I'm back.
Is this an infinite ammo pistol that you can charge to fire 50 at once? Oh. Okay. It looks appropriately Combine-ish. This looks to be occurring during episode 1. That's fine by me. Yeah, it's just a rechargeable pistol. Why is the night vision now red? What improvements? Maybe it's IR. Open that. Yeah, very good. Open it. Use your head. Thanks. Oh. Oh, okay, well, yeah, episode 1.
That sucks.
Okay, now the writing is 10 out of 10.
I would hope I'd be getting the perks they promised me. We have returned your will and faculties. This is a privilege. Do not abuse it. A dropship is being sent to extract you. Okay, right. I'm on it then.
Okay, right, I'm on it then. Oh, thank God we turned subtitles on. Holy fuck.
Right. Conversation is over. Okay. I should get moving. And need those credits.
This is like the writing in the Lord of the Rings TV show.
Overwatch activates privileged cockpit.
I haven't seen it. I've just seen a trailer. Actually, what is the thing that had the trailer with the, what was that game?
Protect, deliver. Unit 3650. You are
That just got revealed that had a trailer? For Spoken, yeah.
Malignant agent Judith Mossman. Code. Clamp. Contain. Investigate and report non-patrol region.
Well, that just happened.
Result in perk termination.
People that watch Lord of the Rings TV show say it's good. I will wait until, like, humans, very human, see it. We'll see. Again, I'm not going to just, like, instantly disregard a show before it's actually out. But if, like, you know, if it has, like, a Metacritic 10%, then, yeah, I'm probably not gonna watch it. Or maybe I'll just watch it just to have something to say about it on stream. But yeah, what, like, critics or, like, people getting flown out to Los Angeles to see a premiere, I'm less inclined to trust that than, like, people who like Tolkien's work, maybe. Okay, so we can destroy their holes. Add soldier to squad. Oh. Good grenade. Okay, so we got squad mechanics. Oh, shit. So, are we at, like, Nova Prospect or some other prison? I guess we won't know. I mean, I'm definitely liking the visuals. Like, it looks like a pretty professional Half-Life 2 level. I need to do something here. Has Vinny played that Half-Life mod with the house? Oh, that's what that is? Oh. Have I? Because I played several Half-Life mods with the house, with a house, so I'm not sure. Oh, it's got a Duke Nukem-like kick mechanic. Dick kick 'em. Cock sock 'em. Cum bubble 'em.
I'm taking point.
Get that in there. It's new? I like new guns. Like new additions to old gun. Oh! It might be the same one. Maybe it's new as of the Half-Life 2 timeline. They changed the AR between Half-Life 1 and 2. Entropy 1 has a prototype AR2. Oh, I see. I was gonna say that was a very confusing statement for a second there. Half-Life Alyx doesn't have AR2s, which means they're only about 5 years old at most in Half-Life 2. That's one thing Half-Life Alyx disappointed me on a little bit. Also, you see how the graphics are cut off for the icons? It's a little weird. Just 4 weapons. They were upgradable, which kind of made up for it, though. That's pretty much the only thing, but even then I understand why there were only 4 weapons. In VR, it could get confusing, and honestly, those 4 weapons covered the utility. And I'll be honest, I prefer one-hand shooting in VR as opposed to two-hand shooting because you're literally holding an imaginary gun with your other hand when you do that. So I prefer pistols. Unless you buy like, I don't know if they probably have like a VR stock that you can get and put your controllers in, and then it feel like you're holding a double gun. But switching between a pistol and an AR would be kind of weird in VR, because then you have to like grab the stock. Every VR shooter should only have one-handed guns. Maybe not specifically like forced like that, but I think maybe an option. Options are always good. Maybe there's one-handed weapons that are as viable as the two-handed weapons, so you can make a choice, as opposed to just saying don't do it. Because I mean, it can still work. I don't hate it, I just prefer the pistols much more. If physical games still existed, we have $90 bundles with a controller like the old light gun games. Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, new Beavis and Butthead episodes. Like the one with the river. And the one with fake Butthead. I think it was Doppelganger. And it was just like some brah that looked like Butthead that just would not leave Beavis alone. Made no sense. But I really am enjoying this season of the show. I think it's been really good. Maybe not the best of the series, but for a comeback, like, you know, this many years later, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, it's decent. It's more than decent. I would go as far as to say that the new Beavis and Butthead revival is good. Destroy that antlion hole. There's another soldier up there. I can't wait to get out of this prison. So that way I can see vistas. Oh shit. I'm trying to kick the antlions. Did you watch the 2011 Beavis and Butthead revival? No, not really. I watched some clips of them making fun of the Jersey Shore show, and that's all I've seen of that revival. Because at the time I wasn't really interested in Beavis and Butthead. I mean, I loved them growing up, but for many, many years I was like, they're dumb. And then, over the past year, I started watching them again. Like, some of the old episodes, the movie, the new movie, the old movie, and some of the moments where they talk about Nirvana is cool. They, in the new show, they watched the Post Malone video. And Beavis, like, secretly likes it. He's like, nah, it's good, but Butthead makes fun of it. And then, actually, no, they watched a BTS video in one of the episodes. And Butthead is like, why do you know this much about them? And Beavis knows the names of the BTS members. And he knows their songs. And Butthead's like, what? It's like, nah, I mean, it's pretty good. But, like, he's dancing, he's singing along, and then Butthead smacks him, because Butthead is a jerk. They're actually developing Beavis's character a little bit. I mean, there's only so much you can do before you get too far away from how dumb they're supposed to be. But I feel like Beavis is the... I mean, you see it in the final episode of the show. He's the one with the conscience a little bit, and Butthead is just like... He's just an asshole, truthfully. But Beavis would have been helping people in a food shelter. You know, if in a homeless shelter, if Butthead was not in his life. So I think they kind of are... slightly developing that a little bit.
Hold this position.
Those soldiers kind of get stuck.
On me.
He'd be living in one too, probably. Yeah, you're probably not wrong. Did you watch Daria? A little bit as a kid. I watched a little King of the Hill too, but not much, and I don't remember it. That's a show I'd like to watch more of. Like, I want to catch up on old Simpson. Like I mentioned, maybe one day I'll do that. Like seasons 3 to 8. But also King of the Hill. I want to learn about his urethra. That boy ain't right. Yeah, the fire episode was good. Even though the supernatural stuff in Beavis and Butthead is always a little questionable. But I liked it. And, yeah, Beavis finds a dumpster fire, and the dumpster fire just keeps asking him to, like, do healthy and good things. It's a good episode. It's actually, the ending punchline makes it. But, I've learned... maybe I mentioned this. Is Butthead actually his name? Oh, it's Bobhead. I think it's his name. But did you know that in the early 90s, in the 90s, there were kids that did lascivious things and then blamed the Beavis and Butthead television program, like, you know, arson, violence, and various things like that, right? And then later, people learned that those kids that did those things did not actually ever see the show once. They admitted that they hadn't seen them, and that the parents said that just because they wanted to blame something and maybe get some attention. So I've learned that very recently. But they also... Mike Judge and MTV's hands were tied. So what they had to do was... they had to stop referencing fire. So Beavis, one of his personality traits is he loves fire! And they had to basically... any reference to fire had to just be cut. Or just, they couldn't write in an episode with him talking about fire. Because of those situations. Remember that one congressman that called them Beaver and Buffcoat? Did I just accidentally kill that soldier with a filing cabinet? Weak squad, weak squad. Beaver and Buffcoat. Still not as good as Porky's butthole, but I'll take it. Speaking of Porky's, chat, did you know that Rem Lazar was in Porky's, the actor Jack? I learned that today in our interview. You'll learn more when I actually finish editing and then upload the video of our interview, but I had no fucking idea. He was in Porky's, not Porky's butthole, he was just in Porky's. Was this in Half-Life 2? Didn't Gordon come through this area? Am I mistaken? This is very, Oh shit, it is. Look, look. It's this. It's the boss fight room. Going back to The Simpsons, I'm scared that if you watch The Simpsons, you'll become one of those people that reference it every other sentence. Since when is every other sentence of mine not a reference? It's just gonna be business as usual, chat member. Damn.
Major bionic activity detected. Expunge and sterilize perimeter for extraction.
Oh, we need to expunge. Ah, shit, I'm expunging. Damn it. Oh my god. Whoa! Could use that turret. There we go. Oh, it's the big boy.
Perimeter sterilization complete. Commence extraction.
Vinny, have you ever had a piece of gear that you loved stolen? I just got back a guitar that was stolen years ago. No. Glad you got it back. There are so many stories of rock bands who had something, stolen. Sometimes they get it back years later, sometimes not. I think Pink Floyd at one point, like, got all of their shit stolen, and they just kept it. Yep, she came in through the bathroom window. That song is about that, yeah. Oh no. This is after Half-Life 2, so this is concurrently with Episode 1 at the moment, chat member.
Well, shit.
It's a good thing we landed in a storage room.
I haven't seen one of these in a long time.
Yo, is this like an actual just MP5? Oh yeah. MP5K. Huh. Oh, this feels wrong.
How many of you damn rebels have been hiding up here?
Game is just flooding me with weapons now.
Dispatch. Looks like we got a serious rebel presence up here. Anyone?
I think I just killed John Freeman.
Where the hell is my backup?
Where are we? Is this where the Borealis is? Ah. Well. Now that is problem solving. Just walk over the electric fence. Don't wheeze! That was the spicy flooring. You're right, though. I just referenced The Simpsons. That chat member was right. And Ren and Stimpy. I need to be more comfortable. Hang on a second. My upper back. Oh. Damn.
Where the hell have you been? I killed them all already.
Chad, if you have any Half-Life content that you'd like for me to cover, I don't know why I'm calling it content, but if you have anything that you think would be really good for a one-off or like a collection, I'm always up to checking that out. So you can vinesauce.email is the address you go to on your search bar there. Hunt down the Freeman. Now that sounds very cool. Well, I did Half-Life 1 rando the other day, like 2 weeks ago for the Remember Freeman event. That was really good. So there's a lot of stuff in that department as well. Someone said something about a Half-Life 2 randomizer. Do a collection stream with Jolly. I'd have Jolly back on. Yeah, we've done some good Half-Life content.
Open for business. The sheriff's back in town.
The difficulty's a little easy at the moment. I'm on medium difficulty, for the record. I'll increase the difficulty and I'll see if it just becomes dumb. they jump over cabinets and stuff. Over cover. Whoa, 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 whoa. I love the Office Complex chapter of the original Half-Life, so going through, and Office in Counter-Strike, which I've been meaning to replay. So this feels like this Office Complex we're playing through right now is just tickling my fancy. Organize a Rebel Rush Zero Synergy. It's when you get 50 people to join you running through all of Half-Life 2. Huh. Well, I'm gonna have to go ahead and ask you to leave those TPS reports on my desk by 5. If you could go ahead and do that, that would be great. Okay? There are assets from Office here. You can get enemies to surrender and give you supplies. And how does one do that? Kick rebels and then press E. Okay, as long as there isn't magnetic death ball. You know, because that might actually kind of, you know, kill them. Wow, you're right. Ow. At least I left him alive. We're mowing down thousands of other people, so... I'm the good guy. Where are you going? You can't escape me through a loading zone.
Get on the ground now.
The fuck? Alright, good. That's good. Chat, I'm stuck. I'm no longer stuck. Is that the dude who surrendered earlier? Well, that sucks. Oh, no. Alright, you know what? I'd rather have a challenge than have 100 health constantly. So this is fine. Someone said, I love Source Engine deaths. I just love Source Engine. I agree with you, chat member, but man, I just have so much nostalgia for Source. And it still plays really well. There's a reason there are a number of games that use this, like a heavily modified version of Source. It's just... it's good. Vinny, are you a Source adult? Yeah. That was John Freeman. Uh-oh. It's the Blue Barrel Factory. Worf is crying right now. Shitting and crying.
What did I do to deserve this? I'm not going nowhere. No, sir.
Alright. Walter Freeman. Walter.
Surprised these idiots can play poker.
Press V to smash the poker table. Did you see Lumpy Touch's little short that he made? It's amazing. Oh, Lumpy's here. Hi, Lumpy. Lumpy said I'm killing the meme.
You guys can't tell, but I have a mean poker face.
Lumpy killed Morbius and now will kill the Walter meme. Yeah, he says. I left you alive, why?
There she is.
Mossman. No half measures, only full life consequences. End of recording. Yeah. Where am I going? Why do I keep trying to go that way?
Do you guys play poker?
What? What? Okay, yeah, they're better than I gave them credit for. I need to be careful. Crunch. Hang in there, it's almost over. Ah! Wow, they jumped now. Yo! Yo, come on, they ain't Mario! I guess they have a jetpack? Yo, are you friend or foe? Oh my god. Of you to join us, eh, Luigi?
Combine bastards entrapped in the lounge. There is no sign of the squad leader. Light armor.
It's a good line. I know how to solve this problem. The box. My squad is all gone. Gone! It's okay, I actually like this difficulty more. The fuck happened in there? Ah, source engine urinals. Someone said Taco Bell. Speaking of Taco Bell, I was in the mood. Because I'm, you know, I do like junk food, I just try not to eat it so much. I had the grilled cheese burrito with steak. I'll tell you what, didn't feel good, but it tasted great.
The one with the white armor. We have to track the leader down before it gets the message out.
Were we not the first team sent here?
It's good with chicken. Okay. Well, I don't plan on ever getting it again. Because it sat in my stomach like a rock. It was like the rock on a burrito. Like just his face was on the burrito and like I ate him. And then he was in my stomach. He's like, I'm gonna tell you about my sweaty tits and G Fuel. That's right, my apprentice. What does he say? He says that. He goes, my apprentice, the jabroni's elbow. That's right, you and me. Imagine me and you. Together. My new movie is called The Rock in a Jungle on a Train. And then after that, he's in The Rock in a Jungle on a Plane. Because he's already been The Rock in a Jungle on a boat. And then we got The Rock in a Jungle on a goat. This seems bad. It's one of these segments. Sierra Fresh 3. You son of a bitch. God. There was a nuke segment like that, and then there was one in opposing force, and it's like if you hit one of them, you just die. It just blows up everything. I feel like we're going back into that Gmod liminal map that I played over, last Halloween. Remember the parking garage? It was one thing to do the Gmod liminal maps, it was another thing to do them in VR. God damn it.
Still haven't found the Combine with the white armor yet. I wanted to press the prisoner, but nobody's quite sure how to interrogate it, or nobody's brave enough to try.
Vinny, what's your opinion on eggs? Vinny the bomb. Huevos? I like egg because you can do many things with it. Huevos con ranchos. Did I say that okay? But, yeah, I like egg. I like fried egg. Huevos rancheros. Huevos rancheros! Now I said it great.
They're in the control room! Jump team!
I like fried eggs with toasts. I like scrambled eggs. I like the song Scrambled Eggs that later became the song Yesterday. So yeah, eggs are alright by me. This is a problem now. Pancakes or waffles? I like pancakes a little more. I mean, I'm fine with both. I have, you know, it's like, don't make me choose, because I like the Waffle House, but I like pancakes just a little bit more, but I don't like IHOP that much. They're fine. Oh.
Airwatch company. Surrender package deployed.
He's white. Oh my god. Yeah, tickled a little. I'm almost dead. Oh, okay, the Combine, released manhacks. I think they still have a sniper. Ah, yes, the sniper shotgun, my favorite. If I had any more of those slams, I could go through that wall, but that's not happening. I don't really know where to go next. Is that my destination? That is not working. Oh, you can fire while zoomed in. That was always a thing that you couldn't do in Half-Life 2, normally. Good! Downstairs is where the door opened up. Okay, well, I guess we'll never know what's in that building. Or what's behind that shitty wall. So far, I'm enjoying this. We're an hour and 15 minutes in. It does have a slow start because it's establishing narrative! But it's good overall, like the gameplay is good. I want to see more open areas, like Highway 17 kind of stuff, if there's any of that in here, because this is like a 7-hour long game, apparently. But if there's any of that, then I would be very happy. I chose hard difficulty, I can't complain. Again, you know, my own fault. Yep. It's a little challenging. It's a little. What are we in here?
The people who went hunting for the missing elite combine came back from the basement. We searched for hours, and the best I could find was a pile of blood and scraps.
My name is Nathan Fielder,
Something much worse.
and I graduated from Combine School with really good grades. So do you want to be in my show, or it's called The Rehearsal?
What kind of show is this?
Well, I mean, you just rehearse for life, really.
And your name is Nathan Fielder. And what other work have you done?
Well, I did a show called Nathan for You.
And of course, Thin Watermelon.
I mean, Thin Watermelon?
I shall not Google these things. I do not wish to know who Nathan is before I sign up for his sadistic show. In fact, I will go in blind. And I will enjoy the show. Knowing nothing about it. You know what? They had to have Googled that guy. Like, people saying that Nathan is manipulative, yes, that is the show. But also, they're signing a form, they know there's cameras there, and he explains the show, and you could, excuse me, and you can Google the dude and watch his show.
Overwatch copies. Reminder. Failure to locate Judith Mossman will result in termination of investigation perk.
And you get money. Yeah, it's a paycheck.
Investigate and report. Reinforcements inbound.
Comms are out again. Hey, you two, let me through.
Listen, money's tight these days. I'd let Nathan give me a crusty jizzlack if I knew that I was gonna get paid a good amount from HBO.
They're coming! Everybody keep moving!
Hey, you cycloptic bastard! If there's still any gear,
Hey, Walter Freeman.
don't even think about following us. Have fun finding your buddy in the basement.
What?
Is this like fake Black Mesa? Someone said my friend is the dev of this mod, so all I hear is his voice and some of the NPCs, and it takes me right out. It's like, Steve, is that you? No, it's a Combine soldier. God damn it.
Is that so? And who are you, exactly? What? Impossible. They told me I was the last of my clones. Told me the first time they warned you. You're not the first clone. You won't be the last. How do you know? How do I even know you are who you say you are? You remember Ava? Ava? Of course.
What? Guess I should have played the first one.
I'm more effective with my faculties. This is gonna be harder than I thought. What is going on?
I know. Aiden? No, Aiden Someone said Aiden, like the dude from Opposing Force. No, that's Adrian Shepard. The first one had none of this background. Oh, so maybe it's like a headfuck story that gradually unfolds. Do you know in the 60s they had something similar to raves, but they called them freakouts? I'm assuming everyone just gave you mandatory LSD, and they played some weird music and had some strange lights from like, melty oil against a projector. And then Andy Warhol is there. Like every party in the 60s, I think Andy Warhol is just there. What am I missing? Shoot the little latches that are lit? Oh, okay, someone also got stumped. Stumped by this. I guess that's as clearly as they could communicate that, but it's still not what I expected to do. So I probably wouldn't have discovered that for a little while. I discovered today that I've been having regular lunch discussions with one of the dudes who invented Burning Man, says Dave in chat. That's interesting, Dave. But I think men were burning long before this guy was born. I think that this guy is a huckster, and if he tries to sell you anything, decline. Did he, like, give you insider scoop about the Burning Men, Dave? Or you're just, like, talking to him about sandwiches and not much else? Talk to him about various things, but not this. Have you talked to him about Half-Life 2? Don't answer that, I'm just being silly. Of course you have. You should tell him... next time you go for a sandwich, you say, you know... I'm kind of a big deal. You know? He'll be like, oh, is that so? Yeah, you invented Burning Man. I mod for Vinny Vinesauce. It's not a glamorous job. But, you know, I'm keeping everyone safe on a nightly basis. It's honest work, and it doesn't pay a dime. Whoa. Chat member, say, protect us from ourselves, mods. Say that. Just so we can have it on record. No? Oh. Alright. Oh, a couple people did. Protect us from our smells, says the chat member. Also, some chat member said this must be a freakout. Yep, that in fact was a freakout. Wow. Fucking Beato got Chris Novoselic and Kim Thayil. And the day before that, he got, like, Maynard from Tool. What the hell is Beato doing? How's he getting these guys? The guy from... the guitarist from Soundgarden and the bassist from Nirvana, and he got them. And then the day before that, he got the guy from Tool. Someone said, is that English?
Right. Still a lame name for a boat. Rebels seem to be interested in it, though.
Borealis reference.
Looks like the power's out. Now I gotta go back down to the generator room.
Like, back down? Oh my god, it's those things from Star Trek Voyager. From that one episode where they were using them as a power source. This is a freak out. Is this like a Half-Life Alyx thing, like chat is suggesting? I guess it kinda is, right? It's unrelated. Could be just loosely inspired by.
Was it really necessary?
What the player is thinking, too. Death. Subtitle was just death.
What is it with you? What's going on up here? There's more to here than you know. The rebels are hiding something huge. The Combine are crazy about it, and they need you to secure it for them. Why me? They want this. They need a specialist. And when you're done, they'll throw you out. Bullshit. I'm an asset to the Combine. Exactly. Why would they ever want to change that? They will never give you what you want, because that's how they control you. Forget about the Combine. Let's get what we want together. We don't need them. You expect me to believe that? You've lost it. Don't get in my way, or I'll have to put you down. Well, looks like they won't be working together. Having you around is just going to complicate matters. What are you planning? Think I'll put you in timeout to think things over. Ready for some deja vu? Oh shit.
Good. Maybe that's what was supposed to happen. Like, that's what John Clonebine intended. It's portal water. It's the Baja Blast Room. Thank you, chat member. I enjoyed that. That works on 2 levels. Seemed important for a second.
My guns, my eyes, oh, Jesus. God damn it.
Well, I still have my foot. And that's what matters most. Funny to hear a Combine reference the Christ, the Redeemer.
Places like this. This isn't good. Where am I? Bring your daughter to work, then.
How portally is this? Because didn't Aperture have control of the Borealis? Or they had the portal technology that they built it.
What's all this stuff doing here?
Hey, who are you calling weird? You are the one with 2 legs.
New York turret.
What the hell are you?
Oh, I'm Wilson. I've been expecting you, you know?
You have?
Yeah, you're a clone. Said he'd make sure you'd end up here.
How do I get out of here?
You'll need me if you want to get back to the surface.
Uh,
I'll have to open some doors for you.
Fine.
Piece of cake. You'll see. It won't take us long.
Okay. So this is actually attempting to combine the lore. We'll see how good of a job it does, but I'm interested. Chad, are you assuming that combine the lore was an intentional wordplay? Because you'd be right, chat members, I'm very smart. I always make smart references, because I smoke stogies. That's right, stogies. What actually is a stogie? I've heard people say a cigarette is a stogie, which I quit years ago. But, you know, for the people that read into my stream speech too much. But then Arnold Schwarzenegger said a cigar was a stogie. It's like a glizzy, but you smoke it.
Hold me up in front of the door scanner. Say, easy. Let's go.
What is this place?
Oh my god.
That is classified. That was a joke. So, they build test chambers here. And test the testability. For, testing.
Testing what?
Now, for that, I really can't tell you. It's hard-coded. I literally cannot tell you.
This is bizarre. The New York turret and a combine going through test chambers from Portal. I'm enjoying it, but it's so weird.
So,
It's also a great way to break up the pace of the shoot.
Anyway, is he like your brother, or
A dead man walking.
you know, a negative outlook on life can?
Stop talking.
There'd definitely be anomalies down here. Do you know what a bogey is? Like, don't bogart the joint? Ah! Don't, like, okay, don't bogart the Gotti. Is that what you're talking about? Don't... Or like bogey on my 6.
What do you call your clone, anyway? Is he like your brother?
Slang for a cigarette. I don't know.
Dead man walking.
You know, a negative outlook on life can.
Stop talking.
A Stogart. You know what a Stogart is? Skeleton Man, tell me your secrets, Skeleton Man. What did it feel like, Skeleton Man? Now you are dead. Now you are dead. Now you are dead.
Ow.
Oh. Skeleton Man, give me a stogie. Skeleton Man, give me a sign. What? You need to enter the door up top? Okay. Oh. Skeleton Man, give me a stogie. Skeleton Man. Wait, you can't do that with your voice chat? I assume I'm gonna need the turret. Oh shit.
Quite a few. Yeah. And they kept him busy.
We're good. Button broke. there fucking demons
So,
here?
I should probably tell you about the gigantic man-eating monster.
Oh, you think now would be a good time?
Your clone called him Plan B.
What am I up against here?
Well, your clone was thinking that the folks from upstairs. It got kind of big.
Great.
My advice? Just hide from it. Look for vents or spaces he can't reach.
What about you?
Oh, he isn't interested in me. I'm out of fleshy. Ah, crap, he's coming.
I guess I was expecting something girthier.
That is possibly the most horrifying thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yes, but a skull was left behind. Now we can be the skeleton man. The skull come off. You honestly think this guy hasn't seen worse horrors being a Combine? He's seen, like, dudes implanted into slug creatures that fly.
Ah, crap, here he comes.
Okay, that was... So this game just turned into, like, a survival horror... Not survival horror, but, like a... like an Amnesia. It's the same type of thing from Opposing Force, by the way. Oh, like Race X. The Gonome? Oh, my bad. I guess I'll do it too if Chad's doing it.
Ah, crap. Yeah, he's coming.
Open the door!
Ah, crap, here he comes.
Hmm. Maybe don't do that? Maybe now's not the time for funny Gmod physics? Skeleton man, toss me a stogie. Skeleton man, roll me a joint. Skeleton Man, you're feeling bony. I feel like this is something that would have been on David Bowie's first album.
That's a turret, just like me.
Which is not a compliment for that first album, truthfully.
That one's broken though, so it can't hurt anything. It's just really loud. Gravity's coming.
GLaDOS? Oh, that was the turret, I guess. Ah, crap.
There he comes.
What have I done? I found a spot. Found a good spot. What the hell is this? That is John Freeman. Yeah, there he is. The real John Freeman.real at AOL.cock. That's him. God, I would have loved to have seen. Just imagine if John Freeman was dead on his stomach and the barrel was on top of him. That would have been wonderful.
I was wondering where you went.
So I need something on here. Can't lift the body parts. The body? Oh, John Freeman. No. There was that gib noise. I get it now. I understand what has to be done, I think. Button summons meat. I wait here. Vinny, do your funny Gordon Freeman impression. Thanks, chat. I didn't expect Portal content in this game. Why is everything being called content today? What the fuck is wrong with me?
Be real quiet in this next area. This thing hears us.
You better shut up then. Let me figure this out.
Oh yeah.
No, I mean, it is accurate. It is accurate.
You know, I'll just tell you when he's coming.
I don't dislike the term content as much as I used to. It's appropriate in a lot of cases. But I think when art becomes commodified as content, and like, it's just a sausage grinder, that is when it becomes depressing and the human element just feels further removed. What about AI art? Yeah, that's the big debate. Thing is, though, I think it's a useful tool, but it will never replace artists. I know AI is evolving quickly, but artists, human artists, have given life to the art that AI takes from. A. B. As a musician that likes to use his creativity to write songs, that's my favorite. One of my favorite things to do is to just pull a song out of my head. And an AI can probably come up with some music, but it's not gonna be... There's gonna be some spark missing. But it can be useful to get ideas. It can be useful for incidental music for some quick thing that you want to put together as a creative person who maybe is like a director, but doesn't have the budget to hire. And it can be used for backgrounds for art. I think it's a useful tool, but like any useful tool, it must be used in moderation, and it should not be used to replace human ingenuity. And neither do I think it can. I mean, maybe in 10, 20 years, the line will be very, very fine. But I also do think there's always going to be a need for actual, real human creativity. So I like it as a tool. I'll continue to use it. I got an email about this, and someone was like, Vinny, give me your answer on this topic. He was like, of course you could also say that I just want to see AI generate Walter White's asshole. So I had a nice thoughtful answer and I ended it with, and also I want the AI to generate Walter White's asshole. And you know what? I'll end this debate right now with that exact same line. I've used it for comedy purposes for years, and if you remember, I had it accidentally generate an album cover of mine, which then a very, very talented artist turned into an actual cover and filled in all the details. So yeah, I like AI. I think it's cool. I think I like checking it out. But I also, as a creative person, I definitely have some resistance to it, of course, and some concerns. I don't want us to get to Terminator 2. Or just Terminator, period. But, yeah. I think I just ran away from him. There's another cube here. Yabba my icing. Oh, you motherfucker. Kick you in the shins. Someone said something, and yet the end product is generic and as broad appeal as it can be to maximize profit on the song. It's just as non-human as AI art. I missed some of the conversation, but while I'm in this vent waiting for this dude to go away, that's a very interesting point. I hadn't considered that, but now that you mention it, I am thinking about... Think about, like, Clash of Clans. You know that, like, dude with his mouth open? That was the icon of Clash of Clans? And then, like, dozens of games had just about the same icon. That was made by human. That may as well have been, like, AI generated. Or, like, think of some of these mobile games that we've seen on Sunday streams or otherwise. Just stuff... Think about Metaverse and Zuckerberg's, like, image that he showed with, the Eiffel Tower. That may as well have been generated by a shitty AI. Like... That's not what's being threatened. Vinny, you won't convince me that Drake music is better than AI. I'm not trying to.
Say this area again.
What is this blue shit?
It's modified phytoplankton.
What does it do?
It's classified.
Fine. Keep your secrets.
Fine. Keep your secrets. Good meme. Freeman.
I didn't mention this Freeman guy.
Well, someone said that's not what's being threatened. Like, corporate schlock.
Science innovators. The administrator was interested in these guys. So, our black community...
I forgot to get this dude, and I thought this was maybe something. Maybe we'll get a repeat. Yeah. No? Just got, Even though we don't value generic stuff like that as art, people were paid for their skill to make it. The generic can be replicated by AI, but the truly artistic cannot, in my opinion, says a chat member. I mean, the debate is definitely real. The conversation should be had, and I don't have one specific answer. I have a number of different mind mazes that one could make it through to try to figure this out. Because while I like AI art...
Oh boy, this one is gonna be a bit harder to get through. Don't worry about it. Just leave me here a minute. I'll try and figure it out. Hey, you remember those doors we passed? Yeah, I think I can unlock them from here. I reckon you go check them out. See if there's another way out. Might be faster.
There's a similar discourse about singers when Vocaloid started getting popularity.
I won't forget you.
Interesting. I'm not going to be playing this too much longer, but just to finish my thought is... on some level, is the answer we just stop AI art entirely. I think the cat's already out of the bag, and it is definitely going to put some artists out of work, like the ones that make the Clash of Clans icon. And that's a shame. That really is a shame. I agree with that, actually. I would rather a human get paid, and it's just going to be used to cut corners by mega corporations who already have millions of dollars bottom line. So yeah, I agree. It's a tricky conversation. Someone said 2 words, the Butlerian Jihad. That is... Jesus. It's a Dune reference, for those that don't know what that is. That is, in the Dune universe, there's a thing called the Butlerian Jihad that happens, where AI becomes too powerful, and the word jihad is thrown around in Dune all over the place. This video is going to be completely demonetized because of that word. Guaranteed. But in the Dune universe, this thing happens, the AI gets too powerful, people become frightened of it, and they basically... The universe of Dune, there's no AI, barely any computers, everything is more primitive, and, you know, instead of using computers to do warp space, they use the spice on these weird creatures that became weird because of the spice to go through the universe. What I'm trying to say is, yes, AI was outlawed in the Dune universe. Look it up. Butlerian Jihad. You can't even have calculators in Dune. Any thinking machine, totally banned. AI can be artistic, but in the same way random patterns in nature are artistic. They can't capture the human experience, only emulate it. And again, without the human experience, there is no AI. But then, are we the creation of another thing that has experienced the universe on some level? Fuck that. Why did I do that? Why did I do that?
I'm trying. Open.
I got the good jukes! Oh, for fuck's sake. Clearly, I waited too long before.
I'm trying. Open. He's right behind you. I am surrendering. Everything is fine. This is my safe bubble.
He isn't interested in you, remember?
Put me by the door.
Why you such a pain to the ass to carry?
You say mean things when you're mad.
Get the door open! Huh. Ah! Ah!
That was a close one. Holy shit.
You hurt my feelings back there, you know? You said I was difficult to carry. I wasn't designed to be carried.
Oh, shut up. Let's get out of here.
Aperture Laboratory. It's the lore room. You know what? I want to experience the lore room,
What's this all about?
and then I will stop.
Well, it's been a while down here. He was learning about Arbite and Aperture.
Find some documents. Never met a man on this project. It's important. Real important.
You're not supposed to know.
My stomach is killing me.
The Arbia anomaly, mirage clearance, eyes only. Research was conducted between something. They have to explain the recent events in Arbiat. Research was conducted in partnership with Aperture Science Innovators. Anomalous broadcasts from Arbiat Communications were perceived to contain Aperture Science technology signatures. It's a legal measure. Yeah. Okay. The anomaly appears to consist of temporal disturbance, which radiates from a shifting singularity. Data signatures from the anomaly suggest the construction of a device by Aperture Science Innovators that has yet to be conceived. Given the anachronistic properties of the anomaly, it can be inferred that such a device capable of creating temporal disturbances will be conceived by Aperture Science at an unknown date in the future. Oh, they're doing this! The future is influencing the past thing. No. Areas of influence, these appear to be ever-present spherical volumes.
Hey, you're not supposed to know that.
Distort time perceived within them. Inconsistency with timekeeping devices. And mundane changes such as watches stopping, to more dramatic displays such as inconsistent day length. Within the described areas of influence, temporal overlays may be perceived. These like into ghostly apparitions which have caused distress to workers at Arbiat. Research has concluded these apparitions are not omens of death or supernatural occurrences. These overlays appear to be created by physical objects and or people moving through temporal particle fields within areas of influence. These movements appear to have become imprinted in knots in the temporal fabric that can be released later by disturbing the particle fields surrounding them. Yep. Oh. Sound familiar? My memory's shit. Is this Half-Life Alyx kind of stuff? Unexplained collapse events. Molecules that compose the temporal fields within the areas of influence are polar in nature. An unknown event occurs at the singularity nucleus, which initiates a chain reaction. Oh, you mean the apparitions? Sure, yeah, I remember those. They're going deep with this stuff. Cellular distortion, yeah! Temporal molecules can be absorbed by living cells. Mixed results. Some specimens have become locked in a state of suspended animation researchers have dubbed stasis. Other subjects appear to relocate themselves in three-dimensional space unpredictably. The translocation effect appeared to be encouraged as a result of stress or pain. Temporal wall. I can't believe there's so much of this. Spherical membrane. There's a temporal wall, and there's stuff that happens in there. A lot of stuff. Crazy stuff, in fact. Aperture Science Innovators proposes immediate and full acquisition of Arbiate Communications, continued partnership of Arbiate and Aperture staff, construction of an entropic control facility to stabilize the anomaly for study, installation of relevant security and clearances for continued research. And there's your lore dump. So it'll be on the quiz, yep, you're right. Well, I really like this. And sure, there were some funny lines of dialogue and stuff like that. But this is a very professional feeling Half-Life 2 mod. And I like how it tries to incorporate the lore from Aperture with its own lore and the Combine. I think it's pretty good. In fact, I'm gonna say it's very good. So I'm gonna play more of this. I don't know when. And I'm probably going to, I'll either do it live or I will do it pre-recorded, but I might play more of this because it's fun to play and it's more Half-Life 2. Yep. And it's more Half-Life 2 gameplay and some cool stuff in between. So I like it. Thank you for telling me that, Combine. Okay, quick break. We're gonna do Live Alive for a little while, so that way next time I play it, I can, finish the game without having to rush. So this is just gonna be like part 1 of finale. So stick around for just a couple minutes, and I will be back with Live Alive. And again, if you haven't been here for Live Alive, and it's not your kind of thing, don't worry about it. I understand. It's a long RPG. You had to... It's like catching a TV show at the end of a season. But, it's a really good game. So, quick break. Be right back.